2.5 years ago, Nigel Farage, a member of the European Parliament, chartered a small aircraft to tow a campaign banner for the United Kingdom Independence Party, of which he is the leader. The plane, with Farage aboard, flipped and nosedived onto a field in Northamptonshire. The accident broke his ribs, sternum, and spine, but not his taste for political mischief. "I survived a bloody crash," Farage said last week. "I have more vigor and vim and gusto than I've ever had before. I'm also an inch shorter." This was 3 days before the Norwegian Nobel Committee "Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased" awarded the Nobel Peace Prize to the European Union, the primary victim of that vigor and vim. Farage, perhaps the continent's fiercest and best-known Eurosceptic, was in Manhattan to attend a reception hosted by a hedge fund manager from Geneva. The UKIP, a feisty populist right-wing faction founded in 1993 in opposition to the Maastricht Treaty, which created the euro, has traditionally run lean, but Farage had identified the international hedge fund community as a congenial source of support. The congeniality, on these shores, had been primed by widely circulated YouTube videos of Farage berating his fellow members of the European Parliament for "Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased." What he considers the folly of their grand unification project and their undemocratic manner of pursuing it. In one speech, addressing Herman Van Rompuy, the newly chosen rather than elected President of the EU and former Prime Minister of Belgium, pretty much the non-country, Farage said, "I don't want to be rude, but, you know, really, you have the charisma of a damp rag and the appearance of a low-grade bank clerk." Later, pressured to make an apology, Farage offered one to bank clerks. Farage, who is 48 and worked for 2 decades as a commodities trader and broker, has "Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased." The charisma of a taproom duke and the appearance of a mongoose. There's a tumbler called meerkats that look like Nigel Farage. He has a smoker's marbly laugh and tawny skin, and, as he credibly claims, relatively hollow legs, into which, at the reception, he poured a fair amount of gin. The gathering, billed as cocktails and strategy, was roughly 24 men and 2 women in the parlor of an East Side private club. Strategizing was limited, it seemed, to anterior calibrations of Mitt Romney's odds, post-Denver. After a